subscribe to the channel right now because bangers on the way. Good quality is on the way. Good content is on the way. So subscribe right now. Okay? This video is about what country I am from. I am from a country called Trinidad. Right? Foreign people might call it Trinidad. Okay, but our country we call it Trinidad. And we say we're Trinidadians, alright? Most people might say Trinidadians, okay? Talk broken English, we're ignorant. We just do whatever we want, but that's why this is being Trinidad, right? But okay, so like in Trinidad, right? How do I explain what it's like growing up in Trinidad? First off, it's a very tiny country. It's like a speck, it's like a fly next to it. Like picture this person is the world and picture a fly land on you. Like Trinidad. Okay? Oh god. Alright, but let me get into it. Alright, but Trinidad, what is like growing up here? Growing up here is okay. It's okay. The one thing I can't stand about this country, I just have to correct myself a lot when I talk in my videos because you remember the accent, the dialect, the broken English, it just come through a lot. So I'm trying to correct it because the audience I'm trying to reach, trying to get to, not from here. The people from here, they ain't really understand any of my content, but the future content I should say, they ain't gonna understand any of it. So they're not even into YouTube. Right? Most of the people in Trinidad are not into YouTube. YouTube is like a platform of learning and just watching people be entertaining on camera. Just regular people, none of it scripted. But then you have 100 fucking actors in the back there and a bunch of directors saying cut. And none of that in YouTube. It's just people coming on watching the camera, looking dead into the camera and being dead honest. Alright? Well, okay. But Trinidad, it's like, I ain't trying to shit on my country, but it have a big world out there, right? And I don't want to be limited to Trinidad, right? I had plans, like goals and plans that changed. That changed the minute I put that on this camera and realized, yo, we can make something happen with this. Through a little bit of hard work and learning, we could make something out of this. But my original plans was to work 2 to 3 jobs, save up enough money as much as I could until I could open up my own business in food. I could open up my own little restaurant, a dinner service in my country and see where that goes. And if successful, keep it going, improve it, grow it, and then buy some property, build houses and rent them out and move and travel the world with other people's money because they're paying rent and I could use their money for rent to go and live wherever I want to live and do whatever I want to do through the hard work that I put in with my restaurant. But that changed. I don't want to be limited to Trinidad. Right? I've been telling this. Whoever see this, you're lucky. But whoever see this, when this YouTube channel pick up, you have to speak it into existence. You can't say if, maybe, I don't know, when you put it working and it actually works and it's picking up and you're actually seeing what you want to see, I'm going to be moving to the countries that I film for and make content in those countries. I ain't trying to shit on my country, but my country is a fly on the map and it's hot. I don't like the weather, the climate in my country. It's hot. Like what? Look at my skin here. Right? Watch this. And watch that. Watch that. See the difference? That's what my country does. So there's the climate. It's always hot in this fucking country. It's one or two. Either disgustingly hot or disgustingly humid. And maybe 2 months out of the year, you'll get a little bit of rain. That I cannot stand the climate of this country. I want to go in a country where I know where I can get a gist of what it feels like to be cold. But onto my country. These are a little bit of examples of the nonsense. This is not a real place. Look at this. This is the people in my country. Look at them. there's people in my fucking country. Look, this is Trinidad right here.
I want to sit
shitting on
down
the country,
because I know you go around to get
And
your
you fuck me up in the fucking I'm not here.
you go
What the
around.
fucking
Bust it, bust it,
Yeah.
bust it,
Yeah.
bust it, bust it.
Don't get me wrong, I love the people in my country. I love how you can make a friend in Trinidad very easy. You can make a friend, you can become family with someone in Trinidad very easily. Trinidad is a wonderful place for if you just wanna. Let me give an example of what Trinidad is all about. Let me say you went in, you go in a shop or a store for a newspaper, and it have some old people out there drinking, liming, doing whatever they're doing, and they don't. You could just, this is how good it is in Trinidad. You could just walk up to those old people. Any of them done with the papers there? That's how we stop. Any of them done there? And they will give you a papers. You didn't have to pay for it. They say, go ahead, partner, go ahead. That's how good it is in Trinidad. Like, you could walk up. Let me say you smoke, and you have no money, and you want to smoke. This is how good it is in Trinidad. You can walk up to literally any smoker. Don't go by the broke bum smokers. Any smoker and say, and they will give you a cigarette. You could go by anybody. You could go by any dealer, right? Let me say you're on drugs, you're smoking weed or whatever. You could be going by a dealer regularly, and you could just tell the dealer, I'll catch you the next time, man. He'll get it. Trinidad is a very nice place. You could go in the shops. I don't think you could do this in many countries. You could go in a shop, you have no money, and say, I can put it on my trust, I can put it on trust. And the people, they know you, they're passing every day, they know you in the neighborhood, and everybody know you. So they'll say, alright, go ahead, yeah, I'll put it on your trust. Trinidad is a very generous place, it's a very friendly place. You will not find this kind of community and friendship anywhere else in the world. Trinidad is a very beautiful place, but like for example, like the prime ministers, the people in politics, they talk like regular people. They quarrel and talk like every other Trinidadian. Have no difference in standard or anything. They're just the same people, it's just them in power. Alright, Trinidad is a hell of a place. I like Trinidad, but I cannot stand the climate. And okay, let me say about 60% of Trinidad are ignorant people and bad mind people. If you don't know what bad mind is a combination, we say bad mind in Trinidad. Bad mind is a combination of negative and ignorance. Negativity and ignorance. So if somebody doing something and you're just negative, you're always shooting them down, you're always trying to bring them down into your negativity, call that bad mind. Right? Bad mind is people trying to set you up to make you fall and crumble, just like them. That's what bad mind is. But Trinidad, everyone next to Trinidad, this is fucking Trinidad. I ain't trying to shit on my country, but I have a big world and I don't want to be limited to this little fly on the map. I want to go somewhere. Some people I know, them cool, them love Trinidad. They could stay all their life. So I can't, like, look at this shit, dog. Look at what this country does do to you. Yeah. I can't take the climate. I can't stand the heat. You know some people who just put AC in your house. But every fucking day I step out my house, dog, I'm gonna burn up. But Trinidad. And the leader of my country, I made a video about the leader. You can see who the leader is right now. Is Keep Rowley. He's a goat. He is a very, very good person. I met him, very good person. Proud that he's my leader. Alright? I ain't proud about what they do with the whole COVID situation. I think it was a bit drastic. It was extreme. Well, most of the world was a bit drastic and extreme and full of fucking ignorance when it comes to like a disease. I ain't gonna say it's a little disease because it's killing people, but the whole world could handle that situation better. Alright? Trinidad, oh God,
Stop panicking. Bye-bye. Jesus love you.
It had to have something better. It had to have better opportunities. It has to have better out there. Now, me personally, if I was to pick a country to live for a couple of years, I'm gonna start with the UK. I want to go to the UK. Cause I have family there, and the UK full of just intelligent people. Alright? The racism and all the negatives is gonna be in every country, but I think it's the worst in America. But I wanna go in the UK first, and then maybe go America for a year or two, and just make content. Alright, and it has racism. It has racism in my country. It has a lot of racism. Don't think because this country is the Caribbean and it's a whole mix and it's all different colors and it don't have it. It have it. It have it. There's how it is. There's the formula is coming. It's the Indians separated, the blacks separated, the Creoles. I don't call them Creoles. The Creoles is just white and Indian mix. And then you have the whites, the little foreigners who buy a whole bunch of property here and making money off of hotels and resorts because they're fucking white and they come down and buy everything. I know they could just come and watch us like it's a TV show and make money off of us. But right, they break up into four: the blacks, the whites, the Creoles. The Creoles is Indians and whites mix, and the Indians. And who else? And the Douglas. Douglas is a mix between Indian, black, white. Douglas is just a big mix of everything. Mostly Indian. Alright? But the Indians, there is about 40% of the country are Indians. They're very racist. Them fuckers racist. Alright? Who else racist? The Creoles, I wouldn't say they're more racist than the Indians, but they're racist too. And the whites, well, you know, whites gonna be racist. Alright? Because I understand fully what racism is about, because on my dad's side of the family is white, is Chinese, Indian, white people, Germans, whatever. On his side is the foreign people, and it's full of racism. They're just fucking racist. On my mom's side, my mom black. My dad was Creole. You know, remember I just said what Creole is white and Indians, kind of mix up foreign DNA in there. My dad is Creole, my mom is black. And their family, his family wasn't having her because she was black, he was white, but he looked white, but they wasn't having her all his first life. The two of them was black. Like he had 8 children, 2 black women, right? But they wasn't having it, right? Because racism is a real thing. I remember in school, I had teachers, and one teacher in particular, Mr. Applebottom, I used to call him Applebottom. But his name was Mr. Applewhite. If you're watching, you're not watching this, but if you're watching Mr. Applewhite, fuck you. Alright, but Mr. Applebottom, he was black and bald and short, and he was racist towards me. He was like, look at you, little white boy. Look at you, little fucking white boy. He was racist. He used to treat me all kind of funny, like, what's wrong with you? I was very pale in school. I grew up, I went to school with mostly black Indians. I had no white people in my schools. I grew up with mostly black and Indians, and each side didn't accept me because I was pale. I stand out like a fluorescent bulb. They want to know why this little white boy in this little ghetto school. Right? But he was racist. I grew up in schools. I only understood the racism and the racial biasness when I went to secondary school and I matured a little bit. But nobody really accepted me. They tolerated me and acted like they were my friends, but they were not, because I stand out, and I don't know what the problem was, but I understand what it's about, because my dad is white/Indian, kind of mix of foreign DNA in a Caribbean, mostly black Indian country. He was mixed, mostly white, but his hair was soft like a woman, like a white woman. He had brown, soft hair, freckles, pale. My father was just different, but he didn't have a racist or racial bone in his body because he had 2 black wives. 2 black wives. My mother black. First wife was black too. Make a bunch of mixture and beautiful mixture and whatever. Alright, so I understand it. I understand it's a disgusting thing. I understand that half of my family are disgustingly racist. And I actually like I like my mom's side more. She's mostly black and Indian. I like her side more. Those people are more accepting and more loving and just understand the struggle and understand what it's like to be judged and all of that. Because her dad is Indian, her mom is black, my mom is Chinese white, and his father is Indian white. and combine that and he become a big Creole white man. Alright, so I understand it. It's a disgusting thing. I understand it in every other country. I gonna deal with it, whatever, right? But it's not so bad in Trinidad, but it's Trinidad still have it. It's mostly the Indians versus everybody, and the little white people hiding. They mean you really give a fuck, but they're rich and they could do it, and they not time with this. They're little ignorant people dispute the racialness, but they're fucking is most racist. But Trinidad is not a real place. Trinidad is not a real place. Alright, so hope you guys like the video, subscribe, and whatever.